Now it's Saturday morning, I'm back at it. I got the door closed to keep the heat down. It's going to be warm out there today, nearly 80 I think. So what I've been doing is, little miss is sick. She got the flu, so when you know. Took a 3/16 drill bit and drilled a hole there and a hole there in the hinge. I'm going to go ahead and take this door off. And that will be so that I can realign it with a 3/16 punch when I get through. I'm going to take the door off and we're going to take that rocker panel out, do some rust repair in the floor, and we got a little cab mount work to do there. I've ordered new rockers and some other stuff, but of course they ain't here yet, but we can get started on it anyhow. Now I don't plan on restoring this truck. We're going to leave her the patina, but I got to get the cab secure because we got a really cool stereo to put in it that Stowbolt 50 built us, and I got to make sure that we don't have critters and rain blowing in the truck, so we're going to make that cab secure and paint the frame only in the front. It's kind of silly, but that's what we're doing. Alright, I got the rocker panel out. There's all sorts of evils under there. Look at that pile of junk that's inside that rocker panel. I'm gonna have to fix all that. Yeah. Anyway, I got it to do. Look what showed up just in the last couple hours. A bunch of little spiders. See there? Attached themselves to my flashlight. I might have to do something about that. Alright, I can't remember where I last videoed, but anyway, here we are. I've built the inner rocker panel and it's ready to weld in. However, I don't dare to until I get the outer rocker panel and make sure everything fits correctly. I built that patch and that patch, and I gotta build something right there. And since I wrongly did not order this piece when I ordered stuff, I'm gonna have to rebuild that. And then when I get the new rocker panel here, we'll make sure everything fits and weld it all up. I still got to do something with that cab mount. Mrs. Heavy Chevy's out here doing something, but I ain't sure what. Anyway, she'll be back in a minute. Well, I managed to make an awful mess of my shop again. There's a pile of rusty metal. And I got those patches tacked in. I went ahead and tacked in the inner rocker a little bit. And I've begun making that mess. I'm not going to touch it because it's pretty hot. But I think we're going to quit. And there's a little cruise in a nearby town. So we're going to take a ride, I think. Stretch the legs on one of these old girls. Now it's Sunday after church and it's a much milder day. It's only about 55 out there. Y'all probably tired of my weather reports. Anyway, I'm going to continue building this corner today and see what else I get into. I probably need to sweep up some of this mess on the floor. And I also caused myself some more work. I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, here's what I done. This little motorcycle was sitting over there. But it got pretty windy last night and the hood tipped over. And hit my old bell laying there. It dented the heck out of it. Some of the older subscribers may remember when I straightened this corner out. It looks like I'm going to have to do it one more time. Oh well. What in the world is she building now?
I'm not sure. I am trying to fix something.
You know, I'm getting tired of eating off plastic forks and knives and stuff. What's that?
It's either art or food, which is more important.
Well, looking at me here.
Art is more important.
No, food. That's what I like. Alright. I'm still working on piecing together this corner here. I built that piece and now I gotta get it tied together. And that's part of that. And I'm not being very good at videoing because, well, I'm in the zone. Kind of. What about you? Are you in the zone?
I'm trying to be. It's hard welding this stuff. It's battery.
Yeah. Maybe if I got you a TIG welder or a nice MIG. Maybe I'll weld one time and see how we do. Set me up something, I'll weld it for you. I feel like being an artist.
That's just welding. That's not creating the art if
Welding
I set it up.
is art.
I know welding is art, but...
Welding is part of the art.
Yes. But you have to create it. I can't set it up for you.
Well, I don't have that mindset. You do, I don't. Alright, discussion over. Back to work. I will say this. Well, it's fun to see if you can build stuff. Which I did right there. I should have just bought that piece that you can buy for $25 or whatever that goes from there down. I'd have saved a ton of time. And time is in short supply with me. So all I really got left to do with a floor is I gotta weld some nuts right there. I gotta finish welding everything, which I'm not gonna do until the rocker gets here, so I make sure it all fits right. I kind of went a little overboard, taking a little risk, but hey, I'm feeling lucky. So I need to weld some nuts there, fit that inner kick panel back in, and then build a cab mount, which I probably should have bought too, but I didn't. Let's see what Mrs. Chevy's been doing. Looks interesting, whatever it is. What's that?
You need to cut it out and come in the house, please.
How come?
Because we need to spend some quality family time together.
You sure about that?
Yep.
But what about these girls? These old girls?
I come second.
Okay. Alright, I'm coming.